Hey guys, good afternoon. Dr. B here, and today on Living Each Day on Purpose, I want to share with you a brief thought on how your money mindset affects your influence, your income, and your impact. And I want to help you to have more of each this year. And if you keep watching until the very end, I have a free gift for you. So come on, let's go ahead and get into it. I was having a conversation with one of my mentors, and he asked an interesting question, and it was, "How you living?" And he and I chatted up all the time and talk about different things. So it's not unusual for him to come up with something like this. And I thought it was rhetorical at first because, we always get into some deep conversations and have some questions that prompt us to dig deeper into thought and subject matter. And as I thought about what he asked me, I thought about human behavior, especially in the time that we're living in today with everything that's going on and what's happening. I have a tendency to ask people that I'm associated with in my close circle, "How you living?" When we talk. And one thing I've regularly observed, especially during this time, is that many kingdom-minded professionals and entrepreneurs and thought leaders, they tend to shy away from the money talk, the money conversation. And I've got one of my mentees and daughters watching us today, and she and I have this conversation a lot. We don't have a problem having the money conversation and the money talk. But I believe many believers stray away from this because, hey, listen, they're praying about it. They believe God's going to provide and He's going to do it. He's going to get it. And although all that's true and He will, guess what? He uses people to do that. He uses people to provide it. He uses people to bring it, okay? And God told us something very important in His Word. He told us to go ahead and ask for what we wanted and then seek Him. Seek Him for the things that we need as we ask Him for what we want. And the things that we ask for and seek Him for will be added unto us. So if we're doing it God's way, and if we're living it out God's way every day, then we should have the results that He promised us, right? I believe so. But let's reverse engineer this thing real quickly, because I'm not going to be here before you very long. But let's reverse engineer it just for a moment and think about it, because everything that you read, everything that you study, everything that you know, you can reverse engineer it to either bring it into the positive or the negative. So if we reverse engineer it, then it also says that if we live our lives opposite of what God has said we should do, and that is to ask and to seek, then we may not find. Wouldn't you agree with that? So if He said ask and seek and we would find, if we do not ask and we do not seek, then that means we will not find. God doesn't want us to be fearful and afraid to ask for what we want in this life, to live as He would have us to live, especially now. I believe God wants you and me to be bold, to show up with our gifts, our talents, our abilities, all of the influence that we have so that we can make an impact into the lives of people so that they in turn can make an impact into us. They can share with us their wealth and their income. Christ taught a principle. He said, as freely as you've given, go out and give back. As freely as has been given to you, go out and give back. And we spend a lot of time as content creators and people who are sharing the word with people and inspiration and hope with people, giving out a lot. And I don't believe that it's wrong to ask for what we need. I don't believe that it's wrong to say we have a need. Because let's keep it real. We can make greater impact in the world around us the more income that we have, the more influence that we have. We can make greater impact. We can reach more people, do more things, have more things made available to us. You can become a greater influence in the lives of the people that you encounter, that you touch, if you had more income. Do I have a witness? If you had more to do more, you can do more and be more. This year, I want to help you and me and everybody that will come to my channel and that will take part in what we're doing. I'm challenging people to turn some things around. Let's start turning some things around in our life. How we show up, number one. Make sure we show up. Make sure we're doing what it is that we're supposed to be doing. Make sure we're doing the assignment God has given us. Make sure we're fulfilling to our maximum capacity and potential all that He's put inside of us. Don't leave anything on the table this year. I know I'm not. And I know those that I'm working with, they're not either. We're determined to put it all out there so that we can get it all back. And beginning this new series that I'm going to be doing every day, I'm going to be bringing you something new and exciting. Not necessarily new and exciting, but for the most part, I want to stir up your mind. I want to stir up your conscience. I want to get you to think about some things a little differently. Because if we can do that, and we can show up for ourselves, we can show up for our family, we can show up for our friends, we can show up for those that are around us, we can make greater impact into their lives. We can actually do the things that we've been called to do. And I believe that if we do that, and if we do that the way God has intended for us to do it, if we commit ourselves and we put out all of our effort in, all of our energy in, and we commit to being 100 all the time, I believe that what we need will be not only attracted to us, we'll find ourselves in the middle of it. We'll find ourselves accomplishing it. We'll find ourselves doing it. We'll find ourselves achieving it. Because I believe what God has for us is just the beginning. I don't believe we've seen anything yet compared to what He has promised He's going to do for us, to what He has promised is going to happen for us and take place for us. Can you believe that? Can you get in agreement with that with me? Can you say, I am in agreement with that this year, that those things that I've been believing for, hoping for, trusting in are going to happen for me in this season of my life? It's not necessarily about the year. We're in a new year. We're in a new month, matter of fact, of a new year. Already we're in February of 2023. So we can't wait on time, but we have to move in time and within season to see what it is that we want. So I believe God has given us the time. He's given us the space and the opportunity to see just that, to be just that, and to do that. But we must take every opportunity to maximize that. And I believe that if we do, then we're living the God kind of life. We're living and doing what God has given us to do, and we're doing the things that He has given us to do. And if we do our part, I believe He would do His. All right? So listen, the next time me or someone else asks you how you're doing, I want you to respond and ask them how you're living. Let them know that I'm living, you're living the God kind of life. All right? Listen, I hope you've enjoyed this little moment. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you want more content like this, let me know down in the comments, okay? Share it out with your friends and your family and those that you want to inspire and encourage. Don't forget to set your notifications so you'll know when I'm on. Remember, in the description of this video, there's going to be a link to that free gift that I promised you for watching. Listen, I don't have nothing to sell you, not trying to sell you anything, but I want you to download this personal 25 ways to develop a present moment mindset. It's almost like a diary that I put together of my top 25 things that help me every day to stay focused, to stay in my groove, to do things when I don't feel like it, when I don't want to, when I don't think I can. It helps me to continue pressing and moving on. And I believe that it'd be a help for you today. So if you would help me, help you and help somebody else, go ahead and download that. Invite people to come to the channel so that they can get their own copy, so they can be here present with us, okay? So just click that link that's provided to you, and you're going to immediately be able to download that resource. As I said, nothing to buy. I want to give you some things in this season. I want to pour some things in your life. I'm looking to sow some seed so that when it's harvest time, that seed would be returned back to me. I believe this book is going to be life-changing for you because it's habit forming, and there's tips in there that's going to sharpen your mind, bring clarity to your thought processes, and help you live in the moment every day. All right. Well, listen, that's it today, my friend. I'm going to keep it short and simple and be out of the way. Until next time, continue pursuing your passion, for it will guide you to your purpose. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and God bless. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.